Hello everyone, this is Mr. PSRB Shashank, working as an assistant professor in the Department of CSC in the College of B.V. Raju Institute of Technology, Nashapur, and we are dealing with the course Computational Thinking and Programming. In this video, I am going to discuss about matrix multiplication using two-dimensional arrays. In the previous video, we have seen how to initialize an array, how to take values into array, as well as how to take values into two-dimensional array in user-defined manner. In this video, I am going to explain you how to use that array and how to use that in form of matrix and multiply that particular arrays and form a third array like this. If I am saying this is matrix, this is one more matrix. So I want to multiply two matrices. This is the first matrix and this is second matrix. I want to multiply two matrices. Let me say in this matrix we have some values 1, some values 2, 3. These are the values in the matrix. If I am going with other values 10, let me name this matrix as something called as A. Let me name this matrix as something called as B. So I want to multiply two matrices and I need to store the result in another matrix. So this could be my result equal to something. So I'll name this matrix as C. I've taken three matrices now. So first matrix, I need to multiply values of A with B. So according to rule of matrix multiplications, so this one should be multiplied with this, addition with the second one should be multiplied with this one. So row is multiplied with a particular column. So in order to make sure that in our C programming, in order to make sure we are taking it row wise, we are taking that with index number. This row index number will start with 0. This column index number will start with again 0. Again in the same way, this is starting with 0. Again this is starting with 0. In the first one, if I want to find the value of C of 0, 0, first I need to take A of 0, 0. A of 0, 0 is this one. Multiplication with B of 0, 0. In the first iteration, we need to take the value of A of 0, 0, this position, multiplication with B of 0, 0, this second position. So this could be the first one. So A of 0, 0, what is the value of A of 0, 0? That's nothing but 1. That is multiplied with something called as 10. Plus, what is the second iteration we have? A of, first one is 0. This one, 2 should be multiplied with 40. A of 0, 1 should be multiplied with B of 1, 0. A of 0, 1 should be multiplied with B of 1, 0. Plus, again addition. A of 0, 1 is nothing but 2. That is multiplied with, 2 is multiplied with B of 1, 0. That's nothing but 40. In the next iteration, so A of, what is the next one you have? This one, this position. A of 0, 2 is multiplied with B of, what is the next thing you have? 2, 0. A of 0, 0 is multiplied with B of 0, 0. A of 0, 1 is multiplied with B of 1, 0. A of 0, 2 is multiplied with B of 2, 0. 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 2, 2, 0. And addition of all this, 1 into 10, you got the answer as 10, plus next thing is 2 into 40, you got the answer as 80. And the next thing is 0, 2 into 2, 0, it's nothing but 3 into 70. You got the answer as something called as 210. So addition of all this will be given to C of 0, 0. That should be given to C of 0, 0. So that could be the answer for C of only 0, 0. So 10 plus 80 is 90 plus 210. The answer should be something called as 300. So the value of 300 is nothing but that should be given to C of 0, 0. This is just in the first iteration. After going to the next iteration, if I want to find the value of C of this particular position, C of 0, 1. So again I need to multiply all this with the second one. Again I need to multiply this line with the third one. So this is a process of taking one by one multiplication order. So in the next iteration, 0, 0 is multiplied with 0, 1. 0, 0 is multiplied with 0, 1 at this position. 0, 0 is multiplied with 0, 1. Again 0, 1, this 2 is multiplied with 50. So I'll say it as 1, 1. Again 0, 2 should be multiplied with 2, 1. So 1 should be multiplied with 20. Next again 2 should be multiplied with 50. Next again 3 should be multiplied with 18. So this is a process. You can see in the first iteration, we have taken it as 0, 0 into 0, 0. So only first part. Again into the second column. Again into the third column. This is a process that happens every time. How we need to take a looping statement here? Look at this. So in the first one, I'll write it as, I'll take a for loop. I'll take first one as row equal to 0. Let me say I have a 2 by 2 matrix. Row less than 2. Row plus plus. So I'm just giving it here. So let me say this is A matrix. Let me say this is B matrix. 2 by 2 means index number will start with 0, 1. This is again 0. This is again 1. This is 0, 1, 0. So again, we have started row as 0 now. I'll say it as the next one for column equal to 0, column less than 2, column plus plus. So as we have rows as 2 and columns as 2, I have taken the first one as row as 0 and started up to 0, 1, ending up to 2, not including 2. And column equal to 0 and I am not including column there. So what is the next thing? See, we got row as 0, we got column as something called as 0. Now look at this. In this, we got row as 0, we got something called as, in the first iteration, column as 0. So we need one more for iteration thing purpose. So in the first iteration, what we have done, in the first iteration, we have taken this as what? 0, 0, A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0. This 0 is nothing but a row representation of A. This 0 is nothing but the column representation of B. In order to make sure that we are iterating, we need one more thing here, this part. We need one more part. So how to include that part? This is the point there. So I'll just have something called as another variable. I'll say constant. I'll say constant. Constant is starting with again 0. Constant is less than 2. Constant plus plus. See, if you are confusing with something constant type of variable, you can have your own sort of variable there. As this is COL, you'll get a confused point there. I'll just have something called as key. K plus plus. K equal to 0, K less than 2, K plus plus. So how we can take the values now? How we can add the values and how we can take the values? Now look at this. So I'll just have A of, first I'll give something called as row. Initially value of row is 0. Value of row equal to 0. And 0 is less than 2, condition is satisfied. If the condition is satisfied, it will enter into the block. Now column value is 0. 0 is less than 2, again yes, condition is satisfied. Now column value is also 0. Row value is 0, Now column value is also 0. Now k value is 0. Okay, I'll write this as k. This is equal to 0. First I have taken what? I need a term like this. A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0. I need a term like this. If I want to represent like this, now I got the value of row 0 there. Now I got the value of column 0. Now we need what? We need this 0 as well as 0 for iterating your particular matrix. So I'll just write it as A of row, and this is nothing but I'll just write it as k into multiplication with B of k and column. So look at this. A of row k into B of k column. So what is the value of row? I can write this value of row as what? 0. I can write this k value as 0. As it is 0, we can write it. And B of k value is again 0, column value is again 0. A of 0, 0 multiplication with B of 0, 0. Yes, you got a value here. Plus, what is the next thing you need? A of 0, 1 multiplication with B of 1, 0. A of 0, 1 multiplication with B of 1, 0. So you need to increase the value of which one? K. So I'm just closing this loop. Now coming back to k plus plus. Now k value will become 1. K is 0 previously. Now we are replacing that with 1. So this k value became 1 now. So, and there is an important thing. We need to store the previous value also. Why we need to store the previous value? Now I'll just write values here. One into 10 plus 2 into 30. In this iteration we have completed 1 into 10. Plus we need what? We need 2 into 30. So 1 into 10 plus 2 into 30. That gives you the answer for C of 0, 0. That means after this iteration, I need to store this particular value at a position, at a variable. So I'll just give something called as sum equal to sum plus. Sum equal to sum plus A of row k into B of k column. So I'll initialize sum to 0. You'll have it out where to initialize sum to 0, either outside the block or inside the block. I'll let you know. So look at this. A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0. Now you got an answer for A of 0, 0 into B of 0, 0 plus A of 0, 1 into B of 1, 0. A of 0, 1 into B of 1, 0. So you'll get an answer for this, and that will be stored in sum. But this answer is an answer for C of 0, 0. Is an answer for which one? C of 0, 0. So what I am doing? I am giving this sum value to which one? C of. Where is 0 there? At a position which is called as row, and at a position which is called as column. So I am giving this sum value to C of row column. What is the value of row here? Row value is nothing but 0. Column value is nothing but 0. So the sum value is given to C of 0, 0. So here we'll store the value there. So I'll just close this. So let me say you got 1 into 10 is 10, 2 into 30 is 60 plus, what is that, 10? Got the answer as 70. You got the answer as 70. Let me say it. This is C of 0, 0. You got the answer. So we'll go back. So now we are increasing which value? This for loop. This inner for loop has completed executing, and we'll just go to which one? Outer for loop. What is that outer for loop? Column plus plus. So previously column value is 0. Now column value is increased to 1. So this is increased to what? 1. 1 is less than 2. Yes, the condition is satisfied. Again it will enter into the block with column value as 1. It will enter into the block with column value as 1. Now look at this. Now we need column value is 1 now, row value is 0, and k is again starting with 0. K is again starting with 0. Now you need to make sure that previously sum is holding what? 70. Sum is holding with 70. Now column value is 1, row value is 0, k value is starting with 0. So this will be like this. Row value is not changed. Row value is nothing but 0. K value is nothing but 0 now. K is 0. Again b of k. K value is 0. Column value is nothing but 1. A of 0 0 into b of 0 1. A of 0 0 at this position into b of 0 1 this position. So 1 into 20. 1 into what? 20 in the next iteration. And next 2 into 40. Next one should be what? This should be multiplied with this. 1 into 20 plus 2 into 40. So next thing is 2 into 40. But there is a problem here. What is that problem? Previously sum is storing a value of 70. So this will start with 70. This will start with what? 70. We need to make sure that this is starting with 0. In order to make sure that this is starting with 0, I'll initialize a value of sum equal to 0 whenever we are entering into that column block. I'll initialize value of sum to 0 whenever we are entering into that column block. Now look at this. This sum value is replaced with what? 0. So 0 plus a of 0 0 into b of 0 1. In the next iteration, k value is increased. When the k value is increased, this one will be a of 0 1 into b of 1 1. A of 0 1 into b of 1 1. That's the point. This will iterate up to this condition fails. Again, when k value will become 2, this condition is failed. It will go back to column plus plus again. Now column value will become what? 1 is increased to 2. 2 is less than 2, condition fails again. Now again it will come back to row plus plus. So row value is increased to 1. This 0 is replaced with 1. Now the column value will start with again 0. So this position 1 0 into 0 0, 1 1 into 1 0. Again in the next iteration 1 0 into 0 1, 1 1 into 1 1. That's the point. We need to iterate this. Now let us see that with a program. So we need 3 type of 2-dimensional arrays. So I'll just take what? I'll just take the first array. So I'll just have, if you want to have 2, 3, if you want to have, that's depending on you. You can give it user defined or you can give it predefined. I'll just take 3 3. So I'll just take this. So first I need to enter the values into matrix A and I need to enter the values into matrix B. 2 things. Values. We are entering the values into matrix A. Enter the values into matrix A. I'll just give the notation here. I'll just take first for loop. Row is starting with 0. Row is less than 3. Row plus plus. So that's user defined or predefined. You can have 3 number of, depending on number of rows and columns, you can have it. So scanf %id ampersand a of row column. So if you want to represent where you are entering that particular one, you can directly have a printf statement, printf a of %d equal to, in place of %d, first one you need one row, second one you need column, as we have discussed this in the previous video. So we are just taking the values into A. Likewise, I'll just take this one. We will take the values into B in the same way. So in place of A, I'll replace that with B. We are entering the values into A matrix and we are entering the values into B matrix. And we didn't initialize row and we didn't declare row and column. One is row, second thing is column. We are declaring both. So if in order to print that A and B, I'll just print that A and B now. This is the thing we have already seen how to print the matrix, how to print a two-dimensional matrix in the previous video. So I'll just print A here. After this, I'll have a backslash for new line to be printed. I'll just use the tab space. So I'll just give the values into this 1, 2. So giving the values into the next matrix. So this is matrix A is printed in terms of a matrix. So if I want to print the matrix B there, you can have the same type there and printing the matrix of B. If you want to print the matrix of B, you can have the same type there and print the matrix of B. This is printing of a matrix which is called as B. So I'll just, in place of A, I'll replace that with B. So we have printed A as well as B matrix. So we have printed A and B matrices. Up to this we have seen that in the previous video. Now if I want to make sure that I am using multiplication matrix, then I need how many? I need three type of looping statements. First looping statement, row is starting with 0, row is less than 3, row plus plus. Second looping statement, having with column is starting with 0, column is less than 3, column plus plus. And for the purpose of iteration, we are using one more looping statement, k equal to 0, k less than 3, k plus plus. So what is the thing we need to do now? First we need a of 0, 0 into b of 0, 0 plus, what is the thing we need again? A of 0, 1 into b of 1, 0 plus a of 0 we need these three things. So a of 0, 0 into b of 0, 0 plus a of 0, 1 into b of 1, 0 plus a of 0, 2 into b of 2, 0. In order to make sure we are performing these operations, let me say this value is nothing but row. How to say it? You may have it out here. How to clearly represent that this is a particular row, this is a particular column. So look at this. If I am just giving a of 0, 0, after completion of this iteration, it will go to a column there. So column value will become 1. So at this position, we are doing it as what? 1. This is in the second iteration. A of 0, 0 into b of 0, 1. A of 0, 1 into b of 1, 1. A of 0, 2 into b of 2, 1. That means we are taking the first row and second column for the purpose of C of 0, 1. Like which we have to write like this. So in place of this, we will write something called as row. In place of this, we will write something called as k. So in place of this, we will write something called as column. And sum equal to sum plus. Why we take sum equal to sum plus? You have it out here again. So a of row k is nothing but a of 0, 0 into b of 0, 0. Plus we need the value of which one? A of 0, 1 into b of 1, 0. In order to store the previous value, we are taking something called as a variable sum, and we are storing the previous value in sum. So after completion of that iteration, we are giving that value to which one? C of row column. We are giving the value of sum to which one? C of row column. In the first iteration, row value will be 0 and column value will be 0. Sum is given to C of 0, 0. In the next iteration, sum is given to C of 0, 1. In the next iteration, sum is given to C of 0, 2. Again, it will go to the next step. C of 1 0, C of 1 1, C of 1 2. Like which it will iterate up to what? Up to the end of columns this will iterate, and up to the end of rows this will iterate. So this is a process that will happen in the backend. And there is an important thing there. See, in the first iteration we will get a value of sum there. I'll explain. If I am not taking the value of sum equal to 0, what happens? And if I am taking the value of sum equal to 0, what happens? Look at this. I'll just print the matrix C now. See, and one more important thing. We have taken another variable which is called as k, and which we didn't initialize. I'll just initialize k here. So, and there is one more variable which is called as sum, which we didn't initialize. I'll just initialize sum here. I'll initialize sum equal to 0 outside. So take the values here. For this, for your understanding, I'll just give all the values as 1 here. You can see it here: 6, 12, 18, 33, 48, 63, 87, 111 and 135. I don't think this is correct answer. Why? 1 into 1, just got the answer as 1. Plus again 2 into 1 is 2. Plus 3 into 1 is 3. First answer is 6, that's okay. And 1 into 1 is 1. This answer also should be 6. This answer also should be 6. And if I am using this previous 6, and if I am not initializing sum to 0 in this position, it is taking the previous value. 6 plus 6 is 12. 12 plus 6 is 18. That's the thing it is taking. And in the next iteration, 4 into 1 is 4. 5 into 1 is 5. 6 into 1 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10 plus 5, 15. 15 plus 18, it's taking the answer as 33. Again in the next iteration, 33 plus 15, it's taking the answer as 48. That means every time it is taking the previous value. Our answer should be in a way such that it should not take the previous value. It should start with the first one. So I'll make sum to 0 in every iteration. If I'm changing the value of a column, I'll make this sum to 0. Now look at this. So I'll just take values here. So I'll just give if you can have like this. This is 6, 6, 6, 15, 15, 15, 24, 24, 24. This is the difference you can have. That means 1 into 1 is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, 3 into 1 is 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Again in the next iteration it will be 6. So it's not adding the previous one. It is starting with the fresh one, first one again. So this is how you can explain, you can have a clear way of three-dimensional addition of, or I can say multiplication of, or subtraction of, or three types of two-dimensional matrices. You can have anything there. That means what? Multiplication is a little bit different task compared to addition as well as subtraction. You can have addition and subtraction directly using addition and subtraction things there. But if you want to have a multiplication, you should have another looping statement in order to iterate your particular rows and columns. So this is about multiplication of matrices. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.